Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on replacing the number 8 plug-in wire on my 2007 Escalade. I've already done the driver's side 4 wires and plugs and the front 3 plugs and wires on the passenger side. The driver's side was piece of cake, the passenger side was a little more difficult, and the most difficult of them all, number 8, is all the way in the back. That's what I'm gonna try to show today. Replacing plugs and wires, there's a million videos on it on YouTube on generally how to do these, but everybody has a different way of doing number 8. Some go at it from the side, some from the bottom. On mine, I don't think I have enough room unless I take the wheel well lining out, which is a pain to get to it. I think I'm gonna get to it from the bottom. Let's crawl underneath and look at it. And you can see over there, that's the boot, the cover for the plug wire. So it looks more accessible from here than from up top or from the side. So that's what I'm gonna try to do and see how it goes. So let's try. The first thing is, and I did it on all the other ones, is disconnect the plug wire from the coil up top. So when you go in the bottom, the way to break the plug wire from the spark plug is to rotate the boot. And the only way you can rotate it is if you unplug it from the top. Let's see my phone, it's right there, you can barely see the cover. See if I can get to it and unplug it from here. After trying from the bottom, it just looks like there's no way I'm gonna get it. This is what came out. The boot is still stuck in there. So I think I'm gonna end up having to take the wheel well liner out, wheel out, and try it from there. That's what I didn't want to do, but I have to do it now. So, just taking out the wheel well. There's a couple of bolts here, another one here, and then another one here. And then a whole bunch of push pins to take out, and we'll take out and see if we can get to the plug easier this way. So now that the wheel well, all the clips are out, there's a wiring harness that's clipped here in 2 spots. I gotta get that out so I can remove the wheel well liner and get to the plug. Now that the wheel well is out, you can get to the plug much easier. This AC line is still in the way, but there's way more room than getting to it from the bottom. I know some guys do it from the bottom and they can get it, but just I couldn't get to it, so this looks like the easier way to do it. It's a little more work getting the wheel well liner out, but whatever, it's got to get done. So we'll take this plug wire out and then remove the spark plug, put the new one in, and call it a day. I bought this tool from O'Reilly down the street. See if this is gonna get in there. It's in there pretty good. So we'll just keep on trying. So after going in there with this spark plug wire pulling tool, I was able to break it free of the spark plug, and it's gonna come out. It's a mess. That's a There it is. I think there's hanging by a thread someplace. There it is. So there's the last spark plug wire. Looks like doing it from the wheel well is the easiest way. I don't know how guys get to it from the bottom. Even though I have relatively small hands, I still couldn't get to it. But there it is. Take the spark plug out and put the new one in, put the new wire in, and put it together. So let's go. Also very important, you have to save those metal boot covers from the old wire, because the new wires don't come with those, even though those are AC Delco wires. It's a part number for it. Those don't come with those boots. Those are there to keep the heat away from the plug wires. And then these are the spark plugs I bought. They're platinum NGKs, even though the manual says you should use iridium. Those work on this 6.2, so that's what I use. That's way cheaper and it works. The only difference is the platinum, the gap should be a little bigger, as the iridium is 0.04 inch gap. The platinums are 0.06 gap. So once you do that, you should be in good shape. So now I'm just gonna slide this over here, have it ready, get the spark plug out, the old one, and then put the new one in, put the wire in, and wrap it up. Old plug is out, new plug. Just gonna put a little spray lubricant just on the threads, just so it'll go in easier. Even though the newer ones don't need any lubricants, just gonna put it in just a touch, and then use one of those magnetic spark plug sockets to thread it in and get it going. So let's do that. After installing the plug, I put in the plug wire. You can barely see it here, but the other thing you can do from here is reach the coil with the plug wire and at least get the boot started into the coil, and then from up top you can pull it into the coil and click it in, and it'll be done, and that'll be a wrap. As I say, part of the motto of the channel is we learn something new every day. What I learned is next time I'm going to do the plugs, I'll just take the wheel well out on the passenger side and do number 2, 4, 6, and 8 from down below, because up top, doing it from up top is a pain, because all the hoses and harnesses are in the way of reaching the boots. That's how I did it initially, because I've never done this before. I reached 2, 4, and 6 from up top, and it was really hard to do, but I got it done. So another lesson learned is on the passenger side, just take out the wheel well, the wheel and the wheel well liner, and just do everything from there. Makes life so much easier. So that's a wrap on this one. While I'm here, I'm just gonna clean all the suspension pieces and then put the wheel back on and start the car up, make sure everything's good. But for now, we'll just call it this done. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.